worker, and I bought this bus about 9 months ago maybe, and I set up a charity with it called the Bus Stop. We take it to all sorts of different churches and work with young people. It's a converted bus, it's very exciting inside, and it's just a space for churches to love young people, to invite them on board, and just to get involved in the local community and serve them. In rural areas there's not often a lot for young people to do, and so they're the places that we really target. So maybe smaller churches in towns and villages, which maybe they often are young people, but some people don't know where they are. We're running prayer spaces, running RE programmes, we're starting to run it, use it as a mentoring space, which will be really exciting in some schools. We do a lot of drop-in youth clubs. We've been running a youth alpha on the bus on a weekly basis in one area. We've done community cafes on it. We've done gone to festivals and carnivals. You name it, we've probably done it. But it's just really exciting, and we've built up some amazing relationships with young people. The best stuff, I think, is the regular stuff, and so the week in, week out, getting to know young people. And from that, in September, we're going to be running a self-harm course for young people who are struggling with that, because that's a common problem. We're running a girls group for girls who are struggling with self-esteem issues. So all sorts of range of things that needs a lot of different people, a lot of different qualities.
Well, I mean, it's really taken off much quicker than we expected. And as trustees, there are a few concerns. One is that Emily needs help physically on the bus, people to volunteer.
We're in desperate need of volunteers. So currently I am the only worker on the bus. I have a lot of people who advise me and support me, but really I need manpower to come and help me when I take it out. And there's some really specific things that we need. So maybe if you know a lot about buses, you could come and help me with the maintenance, that kind of stuff. If you love baking, you could bake cakes for our event.
Just serving drinks, for instance. I mean, so often I hear people say, oh, well, my days of doing youth work are over, and they're 60 years older, or even older. But I'll tell you what, I'll come and help with the tuck shop, or I'll come and help serve drinks. Do you know, those grandma and granddads, they get to talk an awful lot with young people, and young people need those older people to help. So any age, really.
If you love young people and want to work with young people, then come on board and help us. And there's so many different things. We need finance people, we need people who've got advertising or fundraising qualities, so there's all sorts of places that can be filled. So
we need some help, really, in terms of trustees, with administration, with finance, as a treasurer, with helping to understand what the project is about and help to set some guidelines. One of the major things I think that we need at the moment is somebody who will help us to do fundraising. For instance, you're involved in a rural parish, and you've been involved maybe in fundraising for the east window or the roof or spire, or whatever it might have been, and you've got those that confidence, if you like, to actually go and ask people, talk to people, fill forms in, and send them off to whatever funding might be there. So if you've been doing that kind of thing, and then you've got the skills we're looking for.
It astounds me every day. We have young people praying for each other. We just had that this evening on the bus, actually. We had young people praying for one another, for healing, for each other, for different things that are going on in life, emotional healing, physical healing. We have just amazing experiences of people, just the stuff that's going on in their lives, because we pray with them week in, week out for it, and they come on the next week and they're like, this happened, isn't that incredible? And we're like,